Since our last constituency meeting in 2017, the theme of the Education Department is change, change, and more change. We have seen many things happening throughout these 4 to 5 years that I would not have imagined a few years ago. First of all, some positive changes are that we have established several new schools. Canyon Christian Academy in Alamogordo, New Mexico was built by the church there and has become a premier school in the type of technology that was installed in the classrooms. They have Apple TVs, Apple computers, Apple iPads, as well as other devices to help them become a top-notch technology school. We also started a new school in Las Cruces called Las Cruces Seventh-day Adventist Academy. The school is based on the Griggs University Apple curriculum from Berrien Springs, Michigan. All the teachers are volunteers, and the students are working on their programs through their presentations by instructors that use the presentations from the Griggs coursework. The school has had 15 students and is continuing into its 3rd year. We have a brand new school started this year in Amarillo, which is called Amarillo Seventh-day Adventist Christian Academy. This summer, our new teacher, Jean Turpin, spent many hours tracking down equipment, books, and supplies to begin this school. It started off with 6 students and is looking to continue to grow in the future. We are also doing research in both Midland and Odessa with the possibility of starting schools there the fall of 2023. This year, El Paso Adventist Junior Academy became El Paso Adventist Academy by adding grades 11 and 12. They will be working as an extension campus of Sandy View Academy until they are able to undergo an evaluation that will grant them full academy status with the North American Division Accrediting Association. 2 years ago, the North American Division of Seventh-day Adventists changed from Iowa assessments to MAP growth testing, or measures of academic progress. MAP growth is one of the most trusted and innovative assessments for measuring achievement and growth in kindergarten through 12th grade math, reading, language usage, and science. It provides teachers with accurate, actionable evidence to help inform instruction strategies regardless of how far students are above or below grade level. It also connects to the largest set of instructional content providers, giving educators flexibility in their curriculum choices. MAP tests are given 3 times a year with immediate feedback to the teacher so they can incorporate the information directly into their lesson plans to help the students grow. We are also changing to a standard-based learning and instructional program using Marzano's standard-based instructional book. Each of the teachers have been trained through webinars on how to make lesson plans based upon the standards from the North American Division. One of the biggest changes that came about, however, was the shutdown of the schools in March 2020 because of the COVID epidemic that came to the world. During this time, teachers had to quickly learn how to process and provide instruction through digital means on the internet. They used the Zoom program, so each teacher was able to meet with their students in classes. That year saw a drop in student testing programs throughout America because the students, even though they were in classes, did not have the same quality of learning opportunities that happens when they're in the classroom. Each of our classes in each of our schools started up the program in the fall of 2020 with in-school instruction. COVID procedures were put into place and students came back to school. As a result of many of the public schools not going to personalized instruction and staying on the internet instruction, many of our schools grew. And we continue to have an increased enrollment in some of these schools now as a result from the in-person learning throughout the pandemic. There are some celebrations that went on during this time. El Paso Adventist Junior Academy celebrated their 100th year of being a school. However, because of COVID, they were not able to carry on the celebration that they wanted to have. But their yearbook and some of their other activities during the year allowed them to have some sort of celebration. We also had a couple of Christmas programs that were very innovative because of the COVID shutdown. One of them was held at Sandy View Academy. They had a program called Drive Through Bethlehem. Because of the COVID pandemic, they did not want contact with the public, so the participants put up various booths displaying their activity, which they performed as the people drove by in their cars to view the very interesting presentations. It was so successful that they have made that a continual program for Sandy View Academy with their Christmas program. Several schools actually held online Christmas programs. These included Sandy View Christian School and El Paso Adventist Junior Academy. El Paso Adventist Junior Academy focused theirs not just on the school, but also on the family. They had many family members do videos to share their Christmas songs, joys, and prayers from their family home. They even sent out bottles of Welch's grape juice for all of the participants to toast the event when it concluded. Now, because of my retirement, we are having new leadership. After 14 years as superintendent of Texaco Conference, I am leaving, and you are choosing a new superintendent to take my place. My wife Barbara has been the administrative assistant throughout this time and has carried on greatly in the dissemination of information sent to the teachers, gathering information from the teachers, and putting together their MAP, Jupiter programs, along with overseeing the dashboard and background checks. The administrative assistant position has been filled by Arceli Robles, who began this spring. She is doing a phenomenal job and will continue in the future as part of the Texaco Conference Education Department. I want to challenge each one of you to continue to grow the schools in the Texaco Conference so that they might be able to share Jesus in a special way. As a result, we want to see many young people that will be garnered into the kingdom of God because of the education that is happening in the Texaco Conference.